Hey, my name is Melo, and I am the technical project manager for Demandbook. And I have 10 plus years of experience in the projects of Salesforce. Okay, I have been in expertise. I have the expertise in Experience Cloud for more than 5 years, and that's pretty much about me. So today I'll be taking you through the complete Experience Cloud implementation. I will letting you know what is Experience Cloud, what are the templates used, what is the architecture behind this Experience Cloud, what are the possible licenses, and what are the prerequisites that we have to do before implementing an Experience Cloud. So these are the things that we are going to look into today's session. When I start the session, there will be a break from 11:15 to 11:30, okay, 15 minutes break. Then we'll again regroup and we will continue the session as well. Okay. I have given you the opportunity to ask questions at the end of this session. Okay. Because since this is a by topic, I want to make sure that we should complete this before the time interval. Okay. So all your questions will be answered at the end of this course, and please save all your questions. Okay. Me and my training buddy Karnagaran is available to answer all your questions. Okay, after this session. Okay, we can get started. Okay, so today I'm going to teach you what is Experience Cloud. Okay, and why are we going to use Experience Cloud? What are the prerequisites, and how when to use Experience Cloud. Okay, when the name says Salesforce Experience Cloud or a community cloud, okay, it is a platform where user can share and record data, connect and collaborate. When you say connect and collaborate, there comes the community. A group of people will come together in a particular place. Okay, they will connect, they will collaborate, they will exchange information, they will get the infos, they will process the information. Okay, since I'm a little old school, I'll always go with the name Community Cloud rather than Experience Cloud. Because previously it was called as Community Cloud. Later Salesforce changed the name into Experience Cloud. Okay. So when we should consider using this Experience Cloud, okay, and uh, and why we should consider using Experience Cloud, okay, because Experience Cloud or the Community Cloud will give us the ability. It is just like a website, okay. To put it simply, it is just like a website, but it will be hosted in Salesforce. Okay, it is a separate product that Salesforce is providing. Okay, you can create a site for your partners or customers. Okay, consider that you're going to create a website. For example, okay, your company, you should brand your company, right? You have your own logos, you have your own color palettes, okay? You have your own business models, okay? You have your own domain names. Okay? By having all these, okay, we can utilize all these in the sites. Okay? For example, consider that Facebook. Facebook is having blue and white background or color palettes, and as well as the Facebook FB logo. Okay, and that is used for branding. Okay, likewise, the same way you can brand your sites. Okay, brand your sites using this color palettes, logos, and as well as details, whatever that you are going to do. Okay, so when you should consider using them, okay, there comes the question. So when a partner or a customer, okay, when your partner or your customer, okay, needs an online presence, so you're starting a company, okay, and you just need an online presence, okay, you just starting your company, and you should be known outside, okay, then you will go for a customer community or experience cloud. Okay. Uh, when you want external users to access Salesforce data, okay, but in a restrictive manner. For example, consider that your customers want to access your Salesforce information. Okay, Salesforce will not either you should have proper licenses for everybody to come and get the information from Salesforce. Okay, and that is little expensive. So in order to avoid that, okay, what we can do, we can create a community portal, and we can give access for external papers so that they can come and check only the relevant information they are supposed to see. They here the data security will also act. Okay. So, for example, the patient and the relative. Consider that I am having a hospital portal. In that hospital portal, I will have patient records, okay, and I will have doctor's records, doctor's details, the administrative details, everything I will be having in the Salesforce. But the patient is an external entity, right? And the patient relative is more like it's related to that patient. So that particular relative should access few details of this patient. Okay, then we can provide an access to Salesforce community site, and they can come and check the patient details since they have access. Okay, or okay, the other scenario is when your business has customers who need access to Salesforce data. Okay, and need to collaborate, so they can use chatter. Okay, the same way which I mentioned above. We can come. It's a group of people who can come together and collaborate, okay, and get the data and pass on the information as well. Okay, again, the next thing is that this is the very important section here. Okay, when your current business has complex business scenarios or complicated uh, processes and multiple vendors, okay, or multiple firms, okay, under your wing, then you should definitely go for a partner community, okay, so that the vendor, your vendor, can come into this partner community and get the details of your company. You can share, exchange informations there. You can get their details, they will provide, and you can provide your details as well to them. Okay, this is how the give and take is happening. And there are other possible use cases like support portal for customers. Okay, for example, this is the like call center based team. Okay, consider that your support team needs to access your knowledge base from Salesforce. Okay, and so that they can look into the articles available and respond to the customers according to their questions based by their clients. Right. So this is one way of you know of the other use case that we can do. Then the employee connector onboarding. For example, consider that we are having a portal for our company which has all the policy documentations for our employees. Okay, the employee can connect internally or connect externally, so the employees can verify all the FAQs. Okay, and they can also, once the employee is relieved from an organization, okay, it is called exit help desk, right? So once that employee is relieved, how can he contact the organization to get his the leaving letter from 16 and such like that? So we can easily create on a portal, okay, and we can provide access to that employee for a shorter period of time, so that he will just come and uh, get the details, only the required details. Okay, whichever he required, he can get the details. We are not going to provide the complete details. So, there is one. Then the second other possible use case is e-commerce portal. E-commerce portal is nothing but the branding and connecting a customer within the right product. Okay, you're just like selling your product, and third-party integrations, like I said, partner portal. We have multiple vendors, and if we are having multiple vendors, we can utilize third-party integration, or schools or colleges or alumni cooperation. Okay, so whenever a group of students has to collaborate, okay, to share their information, homework, get their details, get ebooks, then you can very well create a community and give them the informations. So I am proceeding. How does this experience cloud works? Okay, so simple. Like I told you, experience cloud is an separate entity. Okay, from Salesforce, but the backend of that will be from the Salesforce. Okay? It will get the data or processes or metadata or identifiers from Salesforce. Okay, and from Salesforce, it can give it to any portal at the same time. Like you consider that you are having three different portals: support portal, or creation portal, or lemonade portal, all at the same time. All at the same time, these data can be exchanged from Salesforce. Okay, so a person or a group of team which is using community portal can get the data from Salesforce, and from the hospital they can get the details. Where you consider that you are having an alumni portal for the students who finished their courses in your hospital, they can also log in and get the details, the relevant details from Salesforce. Okay, so these are the uh, next, I will go proceed with the licenses in experience cloud communities. Okay, this is a very important topic here. So there are only two types of licenses. One is customer license, and the other one is partner license. It's very simple by looking at it. But in this custom, we have multiple licenses. Okay, and in partner, we have different licenses. Right? So this is one. One is customer community licenses. Okay. For when it comes to licenses, we normally use Salesforce licenses to expose every kind of permissions that has to be provided for Salesforce through profiles, right? So like chatter free, chatter, work.com, etc. So same like for Experience Cloud, we should have separate licenses, and these are the licenses. Right? One is customer community or customer community plus or the partner community. Okay. The fourth one is difference between the named user licenses versus login based licenses. Okay. So let me go to the customer community license. It is the cheapest option available here. Okay. Excuse me. So it will allow basic access of objects and features. Okay. But here, the roles are not available, so advanced sharing set and rules cannot be implemented. And standard baseline objects like chatter, knowledge, task, okay, all the standard objects like these given objects can be utilized for this customer community. Okay, but objects like opportunities, okay, uh, other objects cannot be utilized in customer community. Okay, so that in order to use that, we should go for higher licenses, which I will explain in a minute. Okay, so here you might be wondering, okay, here I said right two things, customer and a partner, right? So what do you mean by a customer and a partner? Okay, so there comes the question, right? For example, okay, you have a business, whereas you want to support your customer and they want to access your data. At that time, you will proceed with the customer community license. Okay. On the other hand, for partner, okay, if your business and you are tied up with the 10 different vendors, okay, and they need to collaborate with customers and also share data with you, then you will opt for partner community license. Okay. So you can very well go ahead and use all the licenses. You can get the license, and it comes with separate cost though. You can simultaneously use all the licenses. Okay? There is no restrictions for the usage of licenses. You can use customer community licenses. You can use customer community plus at the same time. You can use partner community. Then yeah, likewise you can use the login based licenses, etc. Okay, so like I told you, I already told you that customer community, it is the cheapest option. So let's go with the customer community plus. Okay, this is little costlier. Okay, this is little costlier than the customer community because it is giving little extra. Okay, so along with whatever you are getting from the customer community, okay, you will have extra access to reports and dashboards, and also you will be having advanced sharing. So I will also explain you about this, okay, in the course of this session. So the third one is partner community. So this is costlier than the previous two, right? The customer community and customer community plus. This is partner community. So it provides everything from customer community plus, as well as it provides access to premium standard objects like leads, opportunities, etc. So I mentioned over there, right? Previously, the standard objects like opportunities and leads are not allowed to access for those licenses, but in partner community we can access. Okay. And there comes the difference between the named user licenses versus login based licenses. Okay. So consider that if you are having a user, okay, who will be frequently logging in every day and night and getting data and exchanging information. Okay. Okay. Then you can go ahead for the named user licenses. But when the user or a partner once in a while he logs in, okay, twice in a month or once in a month, he will just log into the customer community or partner community, and he will just download the report and he will just go. Okay. For people like them, also Salesforce is providing cheaper options called login based licenses. Okay, I will show you the licenses available in our Salesforce as well. So using that, what it will happen? It will limit. It will restrict. Okay, for 1 month. Okay, these are the number of times that particular user can log into those community. Okay, or experience club. Okay, because they are having separate restrictions or separate threshold limit, right? So that is why they are called login based lessons. Based on every login, the limit will be reached. Okay? So once he has reached the limit of five, okay, for 1 month, then he cannot. It says us not allow him to log in. Then he can log in from only from the next month, okay? Because he has already exhausted the limit. So this is what the different types of licenses we have. Okay. So then in community, okay, right now, please bear with me. It will be a theoretical session, and okay, in few minutes we'll go into the live session. Okay, I will show you what is community, how does it look like, okay, and what all we should enable the prerequisites for the communities. After this slide. So in Experience Cloud, we have multiple templates available. Okay, based on these templates, we can build our sites. Okay, so consider that there are partner center template, customer service template, customer account portal template, help center template. Okay, Aloha template, build your own template, VF and Visual. I mean Salesforce tabs and Visual Force template. Then I have not mentioned all the two templates. We have two more new templates. That is microsite, which is used for marketing, and B2C commerce for commerce. Okay. So these are the other two templates. I will show you those templates as well in experience. Okay. So these are the templates available in this community report. So to dig in deeper, okay, what is a partner center template? Okay. It is a flexible, responsive template. Okay, designed for channel sales workflows. So this is completely for sales. Okay, you have to understand that terminology. This partner central template is applicable for sales. Okay, whenever there is sales involved. Okay, because we have multiple sessions like services, sales, e-commerce, right? Marketing. So here, for sales, this is the opted template partner center. Here, we can build and grow a partner network to drive channel sales and marketing together in a branded audience space. And it is easily configurable as well. Okay, we can manage the lead distributions, deal registrations, also the marketing campaigns. We can share training materials. We can collaborate in a central space, okay, and also access reports, dashboards.
Yeah, Melo,
What is hello?
I think in chat they are saying the voice is not clear. So can you come a little closer to the mic?
Okay, one second.
some background music.
Okay. Uh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
How about now?
Yeah, it's clear. Yeah. You can.
Still, background music is there.
There's something. Let me switch off my Bluetooth. Give me a second. Okay. Can you hear me now? Because I'm having some issue with the mic. I think so.
Yeah. You can.
Yeah. Okay. So, team, can you confirm in the chat whether you can hear me loud and clear?
Yes, madam. You can continue.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Let me reshare my screen. Yeah. So that's about the partner center. Okay. Now coming to the customer service. Okay. So customer service is from the service domain. Okay, it's a powerful, responsive self-service template. Okay, with multiple pre-built theme options. Okay. The customer service template lets users post questions in the communities, search for review articles, collaborate, and also it will allow us to contact the support agents by creating a cases. The users can you know validate or view the knowledges, chat or questions, etc. They can work on everything they can do in that particular customer service template. Okay. So then it comes to the help center. Okay, so customer service, if I want to give an example for customer service, okay, it's like a call center. Okay, so you're calling to the call center representative. So the support representative will browse, okay, browse through the articles available in the knowledge base, and from there they will get the details and share you the answer. Okay, so even any customer, any call center person, okay, in the same company will definitely you will get the same answer because all the call center people are searching on the same knowledge based basis. Okay, so that is related to customer service. Then help center. Okay, help center is a public access self-service community. Okay, that exposes the articles that are available. For example, I don't know if you have seen or created the support tickets in Salesforce or service tickets in Salesforce. Okay, if at all you are stuck up with any issues, any technical issues, any not technical issues like any service issues, like or if any outage is going on and you want to know when is the outage getting completed or something like that, you can raise very well go ahead and raise a support ticket. Right? So by raising that, how we will raise the ticket. Okay, that is the question. So you have to log in to the Salesforce portal. Okay, by clicking help and support, then you create a case. Then this is how we will create a case, right? And from there, that case will be created. So that is one of the prime example of help center. Okay, also we can use our own template. Okay, we can build our own template, we can design our own template using our own components. Okay, using LWC's lightning web components. Okay, so we can customize our site. You can make it visually more appealing. Okay, for example, you can have a separate password forgot password page, and a related list. You can add a new related list, or you can have a self-register web page. Okay, with the fancy branding, whatever goes with your ideas. So it will also, you can customize your brandings and themes. Okay, mainly. So this will give your give you advantage of creating your own template. Okay, using Aura or LWC components. Okay. Next one is Aloha. Okay, it is one of the different section here. Okay, for Aloha template, it is a configurable app launcher template, okay, that lets your users to quickly find an application and access them. Okay, and also it will allow SSO login or authentication. Okay, and also it will allow you to log into social medias as well. Okay, so Aloha can give you that. Mm, Okay. Then Salesforce tabs and Visual Force. Okay. Standard classic Salesforce structure. Okay. You have seen the classic version of Salesforce. The same way, you can create this. What do you say? You can create templates in completely in Visual Force as well. Okay. But the look and feel will be the exactly like the standard uh, Salesforce platform. Okay. But it will be flexible, configurable, and as well as it supports most standard objects and custom objects. Okay, and also it will support mobile apps as well. So since I have shown you theoretically, let me go to Salesforce, okay, and show you the licenses. What are the licenses available? Okay, I have already opened my Salesforce. Okay, so this is my Salesforce. So I'll go to the quick find, okay, and I'll search for company information. In this, if you see here, you can see the licenses available in my Salesforce app. Okay. So if you see here, you can see customer community login license. Okay, I have 5 licenses available, but nothing is used yet. Okay, we will use that slowly, and then we have partner community login. Okay, this is the login licenses. Okay, customer community plus login and partner community login. This is the licenses type login time based login based licenses that I have explained it previously. Right? Then we have customer community plus license. Okay, and same way customer community license. These are the licenses that we have in our company information. So we can utilize all these licenses. Like everything is not utilized at the moment. We have 5 licenses and 0 is utilized. Okay. The same way for permission sets. Whenever if you want to create any permission sets, we can assign that permission sets to that profile users. Okay. So that they will get extra accesses for a few or the profiles that we are selecting. Okay, so this is all Salesforce admin related activities. Okay, so next one is setting up an experience cloud. Okay, communities. So how do we set up an experience cloud or community? Okay, that's the first question. So first, by enabling the digital experience. How do we enable the digital experience? Okay, same way, go to the quick find. So search for digital experience in the quick find. Go to settings. Okay, you see this checkbox. Okay, just check this checkbox. So that means this will enable your digital experience. As soon as you check this, okay, as soon as you check this, there is the below pop up. Okay, so these are all the my domain names or the domain names, okay, for your organization. So consider this is my organization name at the moment since I'm using it playground. So it will be coming like this. So consider that here it will come like Facebook or Meta.com, Facebook.com or Netflix. Okay. Likewise, your domain will be coming here. Okay. So if you want to know what is domain before even enabling this, okay, I'm not going to enable this. Okay, let me show you domain. So, okay, these are the available domains that we have here. Okay, one is for the sales or site domains, one is for experience cloud domains, and this is the my domain. Okay, these are the available domains that we have here. Okay, and so since we have already have the domains, so we are going to enable the digital experience. So search for digital experience, click enable digital experience, and click save. Okay. When you click save, you will prompt up with a message. Okay. You can't change your domain name or disable digital experience after you enable it. Okay. So after you enable this, you cannot change your domain name. That anyway. We are not going to change it because that is our company name as of now. Okay. We are going to say okay, and we will get a success message. Success. You can now create experience cloud sites. Okay, please note, please look at here. Okay, the maximum number of published and unpublished sites are 100. Okay, so only 100 sites you can have in one node. Either it is published or unpublished, doesn't matter, but it will allow only 100 sites. Okay, now since I have enabled this, let me refresh this, and let me search for experience. Yeah. So if you see here, I am getting an option called all sites, pages, settings, template, and themes, right? So here you go to settings. Okay. So here you can see we have a lot of options. Okay, enable experience workspace, enable experience metadata API. Okay, based on your requirement, you can change all these their own. Okay, allow customers used to change their case statuses. Okay, if at all, if you are giving them okay access to change the access, then enable external account hierarchy, enable account relationship, whatever based on your requirement. Okay, you can very well go ahead and change these details or data or check or uncheck this information. Okay, based on the permissions. Okay, you can restrict everything here or allow everything here. Okay, or if I consider that you want to enable the port option for external users, that is our site users, then you have to check this. Okay, so likewise, once you have done with your settings, okay, it's saved. So this is where you will control the information. Okay. Control the informations for the site users. Now, since we have done the setup, it's okay. Let's go and create one site. Going to all sites and clicking on new. Please bear with me. I'm having a bad internet. I think so. Slow. Okay. So, like I told you, right? This when you are creating your experience cloud, you will be provided with multiple templates, which I explained previously. Aloha, Partner Central, build your own Aura website. Okay, Salesforce, Tabs plus Visual Force. Okay, which I explained previously, right? So based on these, okay, we are going to select one of these. Okay, so we have microsite. I told you, the new template we have microsite LWR, build your own LWR, B2B commerce LWR. Okay, help center, customer account portal, customer service, build your own. It's in Aura, partner center, and all of that. Okay, so here I'm going to select a customer service template. Okay, and when I select the customer service template, I can you can read about this template, what this template will give. Okay, create a responsive site that lets member post questions, access relevant content and records, view articles, collaborate, and create support cases. And these are the features available in this template. Okay, collaboration, customization, intelligence, and self-service. Okay, so I'm going to click get started. So when I'm going to click get started, okay, I should give this community a name. Okay, this is, we are going to create a site, right? Or we should have a proper name for our site. Consider that I am creating this site for a hospital portal. Okay, and I'm going to give us hospital. It's optional. Okay, in the URL you can give or you may not give, but I suggest to give so that you can identify which community you are using. Okay, because there are clients that are using 60 plus communities. Okay, portals. For example, they for each partners they have separate communities created. So for example, G healthcare, okay, they have separate community. For Philips they have separate community. Okay, these are all service collaborators. So likewise, it's better to have a name for your community, and create it. So this will take some time. Okay, but it's worth it. Okay, so the wait is worth, but it will take some 3 to 5 minutes to create a community. Okay, so once this is created, okay, you can go inside this created community. Okay, the site, and there you can, I will teach you what are all the things that we are going to cover. Okay, so we'll wait for a few minutes till the community is getting created. Okay, so like I told you, here I have chosen the customer service template. So in the backend, what it will do, it is going to create a site, okay, for which represents the customer service template. Okay, so our site will be a customer service site. So using this site, what we can do, we can collaborate, we can ask questions, we can check details, articles, knowledge articles, everything. So let's wait few minutes till it's get created. Okay, so our site is now created. If you look at here, this is not how our site will look like. Okay, this is the backend part of your site. Okay, where you can manage your site. Okay, so uh, this is the workspace that we are going to edit our site, and this is the name of our site. Okay, and it is in preview mode. It is not published. It is unpublished yet. This is not available for anyone or any users. Okay, but remember that until we publish it, it will not be available to use. Okay, so here we have multiple options or sections, right, in the workspace. One is called builder, moderation, content management, gamification, dashboards, administration, and guided setups. Okay, so we will see one by one. What is a builder? What is a moderation? What is content management? Okay, so consider. Okay, we'll go to I will show you the builder overview. Okay, so when I click the builder, it will take me to the builder page. Okay, this is where we can modify our visualization. Okay, so this is how our site will look like. Okay, let me preview our site. So this is our website, and this is how it is. It is having home, the app launcher icon, the topics, the feature discussion, my feed, and the welcome note. Okay, and we can search, we can ask questions. Okay, this is how it will look as a website. Okay, we can brand this. Okay, we can brand this by adding the logos. Okay, I will come to that part in some time. Okay, So we have multiple options here. Okay, like home topics. This is called a navigation bar or navigation menu. Okay, and this is a search bar, and also we have the headline text and also topics and feeds. This is one of the components. So okay, likewise, we just have to you see like four different options here, like components, themes, page structures, and settings. Okay, I'll come to that slowly. Okay, I'll explain you about that as well. So coming to uh, okay, coming to this workspace. Okay, so that is built up. Now I will go to moderation. Okay, so moderation, we have different options. Okay, moderate, rules, page discussions, everything we can have here. We can create rules, like those who can post what words should be avoided, when they are chatting, what in the content. Okay, likewise, we can restrict. Okay, if this particular phrase comes up, what should the system do? It should restrict, or it should be restricting the user instead of using that. Okay, the approval. Okay, the clarification related work, users and collaboration. So all things can be done here in the moderations. Okay, so the next is content management. Okay, here it is called the CMS Connect. Okay, it is part of CMS Connect. CMS Connect is content management system. Okay, we will say content management system. Here you can manage your entire what do you say, entire collection of basically resources. Okay, resources, documentations. Okay, the external documentations. For example, you are getting details from external sources like Oracle or like Heroku app or Azure DevOps or somewhere. Okay, no whatnot. So we can just set this up, content management portal. Okay, and we can give these details, and we can handle those details through here in the content management. So okay, so you have to get little what do you say, extra permissions for that, like Google APIs. Okay, Google Translates, such like that. Okay, so just an overview. Okay, we'll go in depth. Next is gamification. Okay, this is it's nothing but definitely a way to ensure people are engaged and frequently, whether they are communicating or collaborating. Okay, we can encourage them for frequent people who likes the post, or frequent people who what do you say, frequently they are posting comments. Okay, for to encourage those people. Okay, we can give them badges, or yeah, like for example, like trailhead, right? We will be getting once, as soon as we complete a module, we'll get a badge, and we'll get a super badge, and we'll have rangers, whatnot, mountaineer. So all these different set of tailored badges, right? So that will give motivation to the user. Okay, to actively participate in this collaboration. Okay, then we have dashboards. Okay, dashboards, here we can identify the key metrics. Okay, the visual charts, not only just the tabular piece of the data. Okay, we can get the pictorial representation of the reports. We can get the statistics values in visualization manner. Okay, the key metrics and identifiers are can be found from the dashboards. The next is the very important piece, is called administration. Okay, so we'll look into this in detail in some time. Okay, so this is very important. So according to my experience, this builder and this administration, these are the two major, very very important sections in my workspace. Okay, this is in your 90% of your experience set. Okay, So there you have a setup, right, for generic communities. For likewise for this particular hospital portal community, okay, the setup can be modified, and from administration only we can modify the setup. Okay, for this current community, this is applicable for the current community. Okay, I'll come to that as well. So next one is gated setup. So this is just like a step by step, like notification or help guide, we can say. Okay, when you log into the experience builder, it will say, hey, since you are the first time, select, try to change your topic, try to change your help text. Okay, likewise it will guide us step by step to modify. Okay, if this is enabled. So again, below that we have this Spring 24 release. Okay, what are the updates from Salesforce? New updates that we have. Okay, so just take a look at those as well, and also the help and training. Okay, here we will be, given with all the complete. What do we say? The articles from Salesforce, the documents from Salesforce, right? So whenever whatever we need, okay, but Salesforce is having documentation for everything. So setting up and managing Experience Cloud, you can click here, go there, and there you will see the article over there. Okay, so once you see the article, just understand the article, learn it, then come back to the site. Okay, explore it. Okay, then build your own community portal and just identify how you can do it. Okay, so this will give us immense experience. Okay, or give us add or like hands on. Okay, in community portal or Experience Cloud. Okay, so this is one. So I have covered enabling a digital experience, registering a domain, create our first site. This is a creator, overview of experience builder and administration, right? So this is the experience builder, right? That I have shown. Okay. So here in workspace, okay, let me come to that experience builder in some time. So before that, okay, let me show you what all the things are available. Okay, so this is the workspace. Here we have short links. Okay, we can navigate to our portal, workspaces, setup, Salesforce setup, our digital experience setup, then builder, moderation. Okay, we can navigate from here, the administration, data setup. Okay, so these are the short links available, as well as you see a blue icon here, a tab. So here you can see, so it's giving us an advantage of using installed packages or managed packages from the app exchange. Okay, app exchange of Salesforce. So if at all, if our community needs to need some, like what do we say, a separate extra app in our community, then we can very well go into the app exchange and install the application, okay, for our community. We can do that as well. Okay. And this is the user menu, okay, where you can go and change your settings as well. You can log out as well from here. Okay, since I am the system admin, my name will be shown here, my logout will be, okay. And also please note, we have few quick links over here, okay, and some lightning informations from Salesforce are provided. Okay, so since this is not the site, this is a place where you set up. This is a workspace. Okay, where you set up your site. So first, I told you these are the two very important factors: builder and administration. Okay, so let me tell you what is administration. Okay, step by step. So in administration, we have multiple options available here. You see settings, preferences, members, contributors, login and registration, emails, pages, which publisher apps, and URL redirects. Okay. So if you see settings, okay, in settings you see there is nothing pretty much, only two options. One is preview, or that is activate the site, because you have not even published it. Only once you published it, you can activate the site. Okay, and also you can change the template whatever you have selected. Okay, so by clicking on the change template, you can change the template over here. Next is preferences. Here we have like setup options, like okay, so what do you say, there are multiple options. Okay, so use custom visual force error pages. Okay, if we check that, then we can utilize custom visual force error pages. Okay, if at all any user, okay, hit a snag or issue, then that error can be thrown. Okay, the customer insights can be shown. Okay, and as well as see other members of the site, who are the other members of the site, we can check that as well. Okay, so consider that by enabling this, it will let the users see other members, okay, on this set. Okay, so it is giving us a warning. So you can ask allow guest users. Okay, so I will come to that as well. So experience management, you can manage the experience. Okay, allow members to flag comment, allow members to upvote and downvote. Okay, so consider that and giving a thumbs up or thumbs down button. Okay, for voting. So I can give that as well. Okay, enable setup and display the reputation levels. So based on your requirement, okay, we can easily very well go ahead. Okay, go through all these informations. Okay, and we can change the setup. So consider that who should be the owner of the records. Okay, so by default, I will be the owner of the record, since I am the one who created this community site and I am the system admin. Okay, this is applicable for guest users. Okay, whenever a guest user is logging in, I mean, guest user is creating a record or creating a case, then he or she cannot be the owner, because they don't have separate access. Okay, we have not given. We can give them as well. Okay, but we have not given the access, so that it will be me under me. I will be the default owner for that particular case that he or she is created. Okay, so after finishing everything, okay, files. Okay, we can have this many size in MBs of files we in community portal. Okay, and what are the types of files? We can say JPG, PDF, okay, docx. Okay, whatever the types, whatever our requirement is, we can give them. Okay, but here I don't have much requirement, so I'm going to just save it. Yeah, numbers. So here, what kind of users who will be using this community portal or the experience cloud portal? Here, as of now, the search is internal, so I'm going to change it to all. Okay, consider that I'm going to use community login user, community plus login user, community user. So all these users are going to use, because all these are community users, right? And also where are the partner community user, partner community login as well. Yeah, I'm selecting all these users. Okay, so along with system administrator, all these profile users can access this community. Okay, once it is published, so they will get a welcome email on their email, and they can register, and also using that email ID and password, okay, which they have created, they can log into a community from with the link provided in the email. Okay, so also we can provide permission sets. As of now, we don't have to provide any permission sets. Okay, and the site roles. Okay, you want to customize labels instead of employees, customer or partner. You want to differentiate them. Okay, then you can say for customers it is called as customer, for partner it is partner. Okay, but I will go with the default as of now. Okay, so these are the excuse me, these are the member related actions that you can provide. Okay, in communities. So we'll again come to this particular place again. Okay, after creating the user, I will show you that as well. Okay, so I'm going to save it right now. Now proceeding towards the next information, contribute. So under contribution, who can contribute to this community. Okay, as of now, no one is allowed. For example, apart from me, who can work on this portal? Who can create a ticket for yourself? Okay, like okay, who can arrange create a like separate team for themselves as well. Okay, for example, we have UI expert in the team. Okay, the backend expert, the system admin as well. So I will be the system admin. I should have a UI expert. I should have a business analyst. I should have a backend expert. Okay, I can set up my team here. Okay, I can add contributors here. Okay, and that too based on the roles. Okay, they can customize based on the provided roles. They can customize the community. Okay, next is login and registration. Okay, so here only the main important part of branding comes in. Okay, customize your site login experience. So here is the logo. Okay, so when the user clicks the URL and when your user tries to log in, it will show the logo or the branding of your company. Okay, they will know that you are going to log into Salesforce or the company. For example, I'm going to change to this to Demandlo. Okay, I already created this file. Okay, so I will show you where it will come later. Okay, so right now I have selected demand group. We do have prerequisites. Okay, so this file should be 120 into 115 in size, and as well as sorry, 1 to 250 into 125 pixels in JPG format. Okay, and it can be GIF format or PNG format. Okay, and it should not be more than 100 kbs. Okay, so consider that I'm selecting one logo. Okay, and I have selected here. Okay, so once I save it, the logo will come on the login screen. Okay, and we can select the background type. Okay, what color you want, or whether it should be an image. Okay, you can select an image as well. So currently I'm having a background of gray and blue. Okay, for because that is how that is the color palette of my company. So I, according to my company's background, okay, I should select the color palette. For example, if my company's Netflix, I will go with red and black. Okay, so that will be the color palette for my company. So the same way. Okay, so we can have a login page setup. Okay, right now the login page is default login page that is provided by Salesforce. Here we can use experience builder page. We have to select. For example, this should be created by us. Our developer should create a completely customizable page or Visual Force page. Okay, and we can go using the search lookup value. We can search and select the Visual Force page, so that the look and feel of that Visual Force page will be added here, and that will be acting as the login default page. Okay, so we have other options as login prompt. Okay, login discovery handler. Actually, login as whom. Okay, allow employees to log in directly to experience cloud site. For example, your internal employees, right? They have to log into experience cloud. Excuse me. They have to log into experience cloud. So if you give this option, they can very well go ahead and log in. Okay, in the login screen, they will have the option. Okay, to log in as a user in experience cloud if they have Salesforce access. But still it depends on the profiles and permissions that we are provided. Okay, without that they cannot log in. Even if they are logging, they will not have access. We can also enable the single sign-on settings. Okay, we can also have customized logout page URL. Okay, once the client is clicking here and clicking logging out, then if you are giving a web page over here, thanks for accessing your company site, please visit us back soon. Okay, something, whatever the fancy or the fancier branded way you can give that as well. Okay, or any message that you can provide here. Okay, so then the password pages. Okay, these are all the components. Okay, so right now it is a default component. Okay, whatever the Salesforce is providing, the forgot password and reset password options. Okay, if you want to customize that, and you can very well go ahead and customize that as well. Okay, so you can add your own forgot password component here. Right now, I'm always going with the default page, okay, instead of going with Visual Force page or the other experience site builder page. So these are the options available in login and registrations. Okay, so cool. Then we can you know headless forgot password allow password reset via headless forgot password API. We can allow APIs to reset passwords. Okay, universal registrations. You can implement reCAPTCHA. Okay, you have to provide your secret key and how many threshold. What is the threshold? You can try. Okay, for one user. Okay, and I'm gonna save this after completing all my requirements. Okay, I'm gonna save this. So this is all pretty much about login and registrations. Okay, so yeah, it will so this demand blue logo will be coming in the login screen. I will show you that. Okay, and the next one is emails. Okay, okay, so this controls the complete email deliverability of through from okay, community sites. Okay, who should be the sender? Okay, the front name should be hospital portal, and the email address you can modify this as well. It will by default it will take your email address. Okay, whatever your email address is, and you can create a logo. Okay, you can add a logo. You can have a footer text. Okay, in your email. Okay, and you can have separate email templates. Okay, if this checkbox is checked right here, right? Send welcome email. Okay, so the people who are logging in will receive welcome emails. Okay, hey, thanks for signing up to Demand Blues portal or hospital or Apollo hospital portal. Kindly register. Okay, like if he is a new member, the whatever the way we can rephrase the word. Okay, so it's total completely customizable. Okay, we can provide it. Then if we are forgetting the password, we can send the forgot password email, and also we can allow the users to change passwords. Okay, and if at all there is a case command, we can by default there should be a case command. So you can change or for everything. Okay, we can have our own email templates. You can go to email templates. You can create email templates in the Salesforce system. Okay, and add it over here just like we added here. Okay, so it's totally depends upon your requirement. Okay, again, so what kind of email template you need, and how the user should see, whether the user should see your branding details as well as the email messages, or just the email messages, just a simple text is fine. It's up to you. So totally you can decide on that one, and we can go ahead. Okay, and send out and shoot out an email, or it will be automatically triggered. Okay, when the user is created. So next one is pages. Excuse me. So when it comes to pages, okay, so this is a home page. Okay, whenever a user logs into your site, okay, what page you should see. Okay, so here we have the same options: default page, the experience builder page, or the visual first page. So if you are having a customized home page, okay, then we can very well go ahead and add it over here. Whether if you are having a component, okay, we can add that component here, so that if consider that we are having a JavaScript LWC component, then we can very well go and add it here, so that it will take the same for our Visual Force page. We can very well go and add it here as well. Okay. So as of now, I will go with the default. Okay. Then we have other options called go to force.com and go to sites.com studio. So you please explore this as well. Okay, it will come in handy. So it will help you. Okay, whether if you want to use the Visual Force page to customize pages, then you can very well go and visit this site. Okay, else if you are using experience builder, you can click and drag and drop or reuse the same elements. Then you can go ahead and visit the site and learn, okay, what exactly that we really need. Okay, whether you need a drag and drop or the visual force or developmental visual force page. Okay, so here this requires developer experience. Okay, we need to create visual force pages as and when it is required. So here it is just a drag and drop. Click your component, drop it in the palette. So that's it. Ta-da, it's done. Okay, so and you can reuse the same component multiple times as well. So these are all for pages. Okay, not going to change anything. So next is rich publisher apps. So as of now, I don't have any apps. Okay, it's basically an application that you want as an add-on that Salesforce does not provide out of box. Okay, for example, say you want to manage an inventory. Okay, then you can install the inventory management plugin from the external vendor. Okay, or if you want to manage payments, okay, payments gateway or something, then you can go ahead and install payment gateway plugin. It's completely for plugins. So that too, it's totally depends on the requirement. Next one is URL redirects. Okay, so consider that you are moving from one domain to another domain. Okay, consider that you found a potential buyer. Okay, potential buyer, you can export your communities, or maybe you can redirect. For example, the perfect example for this one is Facebook. Okay, so Facebook is changed to Meta, right? Or Twitter is changed to X. So initially, our domain was facebook.com. Okay, now since it is Meta, we should redirect the URL that it will take the user to meta.com instead of facebook.com. So those kind of changes can be done over here. Okay, so these are all the informations, okay, that we have in the administration portal. Okay, so just play around with this administration portal. Okay, get familiarized with this all the tabs. Okay, from settings, I told we can preview, customize, and activate. Okay, activate the community portal. Okay, right now it is in preview status. So once it is published, we can activate the community. So it will be, that's like it's going live, right? Like HM. So next one is preferences. We can add our preferences for the users. Okay, for the guest users here. Okay, then we have members. So who are the members who should be having accesses to our community site? So those people are added here. Those people profile are added here. So only these profile users can what do you say, can add or or access the community site. So contributors, login, registrations, emails, page, registration, so everything whatever we saw right now. Okay. So these are all about the administration. Okay, now experience site builder. Okay, since we have handled the whole permission side of the experience cloud site, so now we have to handle the visual representations. Okay, so how visually we should maintain our sites, or how visually we should um, you know edit or customize our community portal. Okay, so here this is an experience cloud builder. Okay, this experience cloud builder will not be available for Salesforce tabs plus Visual Force templates. Okay, I hope you remember that. So because this is Salesforce Classic is totally different, and Salesforce Lightning is totally different. So this is completely available for Salesforce Lightning. You might see in lightning bolt icon or that template, right? So those are all the indications that it is so like I say lights belongs to night lightning. Okay, so consider that I am adding a component. Okay, just simple calendar over here, dragging and dropping it. Okay, so just the calendar just came in. Okay, so now I have added one component by mistake. Okay, until and unless it is published, we will not have any issues. We can very well go ahead and undo this change. Okay, just click undo. and we can also redo the change. Okay, if we want that back, we can redo. And also see the compatibility. Okay, where's our site will look through mobile. Okay, then if you can very well go ahead and click the mobile. Okay, this is how. Okay, oh, in mobile view, this is how it looks like. Oh, our company's website will look like this. Okay, how about tablet? And then we can select the tablet option. Okay, this is how it will look displayed in the tablet. Okay, and in the desktop. So it's basically, since I'm using desktop, it is in desktop. So that means it's mobile compatible or tablet compatible. Okay, and also here we will have the button called preview. Click the preview button. So this is how your site looks like. There is no editing, because this is how it will look like after publishing. Okay, so now we're back to Builder. So this is a publish button. We can go ahead and publish the site. Okay, and these are the four different buttons called components, themes, page structures, and settings. Okay, we'll discuss about that in some time. So I think it's 11:15. So maybe I can give you some time for a few minutes break. So shall we all regroup by